Operation for you to turn a locomotive around for the return trip back to Grand Junction. Before we do that, as the crew is getting ready for that spin with the locomotive and the turntable, I'll give you a little bit more historical information about the turntable itself. This particular turntable was built in 1916 by the American Bridge Company located in Ambridge, Pennsylvania. Originally was located in Macon, Georgia for the Central of Georgia Railway shops there, one of our regional rail lines. Until the length of locomotives, steam engines specifically, got too long for the turntable to be able to turn them around. So it was then relocated to Cedartown, Georgia for a time until in 1982 we purchased all the components you see and installed them where you see them here today. Now the table itself is about 80 total tons in weight and 80 feet in length, and originally was a hand-turned turntable. There were 4 individuals who would do this process, 2 posted on that side of the turntable and 2 on the opposite side. You grab onto your respective pole at your position, 1, 2, 3, 4, and begin spinning with all your might to turn full-size steam locomotives around. I know I got some volunteers who want to help me today, right? We love that high humidity condition, 90-degree weather. No, that's all right. We have our world-famous conductor, Travis Gordon, doing a fantastic job on the local today. And underneath of Conductor Gordon is a 25-horsepower motor that will enable us to spin today. But you will be able to see some of the original hand-turn characteristics as we will balance the locomotive shortly. So right now you may see our locomotive for today, the Southern Railway number 630 with Frank Welsh at the helm and the engineer's seat. Now preparing to pull forward from track 1 we came in on. Our main line heading our consist of 3 coaches onto the turntable itself. Now, although we will be using a 25-horsepower motor, we still will need to balance the locomotive on the turntable. What does that mean? Well, there's a 6-foot bearing in the center of the turntable that will take all the way to the locomotive. That's roughly 180 tons that will be in the center of the table. It's kind of like an elaborate teeter-totter. You want all the weight to be right in the middle there so the sides can freely spin around. So as our locomotive comes onto the table, they're waiting for a visual cue, as we can as well, to know that they are balanced and ready to spin. That will be a slight dip on the right-hand side of the table where the small wheel just nearly meets the rail there. So keep your eye on the right-hand side for a slight dip down, and that will be our indication we have achieved our balance point and then can begin spinning around. Ladies and gentlemen, you might have seen that dip down ever so slightly on the right-hand side. Our crew will now begin spinning around. You might be curious as to why we include a turntable with our demonstration here on the Missionary Ridge local. Why would we not simply just go in reverse all the way back to Grand Junction? Well, here at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, we want you to get a sense for how it would have originally been done in the early 20th century for a passenger train. And in this era, steam engines were meant to do one thing very well. That's to go forwards for long distances. They are capable of reverse movements, of course, but long distances, forward movements is what they were designed for. Structure is related to function. Behind the actual locomotive portion itself, you have a large tender that holds all the coal and the water for your journey. That is actually an obstruction if you are looking in the opposite direction, making a reverse movement. All you see is the seal of the tender. You don't have a full line of sight to see where you're going. And so the turntable is a very practical solution in the time period of the early 20th century and even before that to quickly and efficiently get steam locomotives turned in the correct direction for forward-facing travel any which way they might need to be pointed. Now, our artifact pulling our consist today is the Southern Railway number 630, a 1904 American Locomotive Company example of a 280. That refers to the number of wheels that it has. 2 small wheels at the front, 8 large driving wheels behind that, and none underneath the cab to support. Hence the designation 280. One of 2 currently fully stored and operating locomotives in our collection. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we near track number 1, we actually going to line up just to the right of it onto track number 2. That way we can bypass our consist on the right-hand side. Then go in reverse after we've switched back into track number 1 to couple and effectively put the locomotive on the other end of our train. So here in just a few moments, we'll be lining up our turntable by eyesight, same as we would have done in the early days. And we now have lined up onto track number 2. So the Southern Railway number 630 will now pull forward to the new head of our train. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hand to our crew for a job well done in that early 20th century American railroad experience. And folks, as the 630 pulls forward, we are now going to make our way in this direction to cross over for our repair shop before we reboard for Grand Junction. Right this way, ladies and gentlemen. So we will make a call for you upon our ultimate arrival at the station itself. And our next stop, ladies and gentlemen, will be Grand Junction.